Sally from the Friendly Food Club, and today we're going to make surprise parcels. They are pastry parcels filled with fruit, and in the middle is a lovely chocolatey surprise. So go and wash your hands if you haven't done so already, and let's get cooking. So first of all, we need to make the pastry. We're going to take about 170 grams of flour, and we're going to add half that amount of butter, so 85 grams of butter or spread you can use, and you want to rub it between your fingers and mix it up till the whole mixture looks like breadcrumbs. When that happens, you need to then add about a tablespoon of water and just bring the pastry together in your bowl, so you clean the bowl and your pastry comes one round ball. So once you've combined your ingredients to make your pastry, just wrap your pastry in a little bit of cling film and pop it in the fridge, just while we get on with the next step, which is going to be preparing all the fruit to go inside your parcel. And today I've got some apples. Just 3 eating apples is absolutely fine for this recipe. So I'm going to core the apples, I'm going to leave the skin on. I've washed them, so I'm going to leave the skin on, and I'm going to cut them into sort of chunks, and I pop them in a bowl, and I'm going to make sure that I don't have any core in there. I'm then going to add a good handful of raisins or sultanas or currants, whatever sort of dried fruit that you might have. 60 grams of sugar, which is about 4 tablespoons. And then I'm also going to add a teaspoon. Now you can choose what spice you like. I've got mixed spice today, which is cinnamon and nutmeg and lots of other different things, which is quite tasty. And I'm going to mix them all together in my bowl. So now I've prepared my fruit. The next step is to take your pastry out of the fridge, unwrap the cling film, and roll your pastry out on a clean surface. You might want to put a little bit of flour underneath so the pastry doesn't stick. And the thickness you want to roll it out to is the thickness of about a pound coin. Next, we're going to cut our pastry into circles. Now you can use whatever you like to do the cutting. You could use a cookie cutter, or you could use a mug or a small saucer or something like that, whatever you have to hand really. Once we've got our pastry circles already, we're going to take the mixture of apples and spices and everything, and we're going to put some of that on each of the circles, just in the middle, not all the way across the circles, because you want to pull the pastry up to tie into a little parcel. But before we do that, once you've got your mixture on there, you want to put half a square of your chocolate on the top. Okay? Then you want to take your pastry and you want to use your finger and a little bit of water and put some water on the edge of all the bits of pastry and pull the pastry up together and sort of twizzle it round at the top. Make sure everything is sealed up inside. Once you've done that with all your pastry circles, you can sprinkle a little bit of sugar over the top of them, and then pop them on a baking tray that you've greased, or put some greaseproof paper on a baking tray, and then pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes on 180 or gas mark 4, and then they'll be cooked and ready to eat. And here we go, my lovely surprise parcels have just come out of the oven. They're in the oven for about 25 minutes, just have to have a look and see if they're ready or not. Okay, shall we have a look at the surprise inside? Oh, just look at all that chocolate oozing out and all that lovely apple and spice and fruit. Delicious. Okay everyone, hope you've really enjoyed cooking today. Hope you enjoy eating your surprise parcels. Please post photos on our Facebook page, The Friendly Food Club, and share it with your friends and share the recipes with your friends, and let's get everybody cooking.